Welcome back, Founding Champions. Well, it's Scott here. I know I don't make too many videos anymore, and well, this one, if you like positive shill, this is not the video for you, so that's just a little disclaimer. Okay, I'm going to go over the news really quick. Here it is. Organized Play 2019. I kind of just skimmed over it, but I got to the third paragraph, and I was like, wait. Let me make a video and get as much candid reaction as possible. So it's not completely candid, but it's kind of candid. I have the day off. My room's a mess. I don't even have the Warhammer stuff I usually set up in the back. I just saw this morning. I didn't even know when it was going to come out. They had a little announcement earlier this morning, and they finally came out with everything just now, about maybe 30 minutes ago. But here we go. Warhammer Champions Organized Play 2019. 2019 has arrived, and we are very proud of the growth of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. I don't know what growth they're talking about. It's been in complete decline ever since the release of the second set. But anyways, players from all over the world have charged the fields of battle with us and with each other. To match the overwhelming support from our players, we are proud to announce that we are going big with Organized Play in 2019. If you even get the kit, by the way, which I have to send them an email today about not getting the second set of kits. So, now in the second paragraph, to kick off 2019, we're happy to tell you that the Series 2 of Organized Play kits are now in stores. Not mine. The heat of battle is bringing in new champions all the time, and we are dedicated to supporting the war. Starting in March, the Blood and Glory series is coming to stores near you. Drop in anytime and challenge all comers for supremacy to earn special prizes and local glory each month. Stores will receive free tournament packs for prize support, so get out there and win them. Prepare yourself because the Blood and Glory series is on the horizon. Click here to find out more about the Blood and Glory series. I'm going to take a small click on that. So here is how the series will work, and we will work through this slowly over time. It's quite complicated, honestly. Too complicated in my opinion. Champions, rejoice! Warhammer Champion points are coming in March 2019, so this is new. I haven't read this yet. Warhammer Champion points. Still don't know too much about that yet. I know we're supposed to get points for being organized play people and judges, but nobody knows anything about that still. Destroy your enemies and earn points while doing so. Record your victories for official play in stores, conventions, and digitally through the official app to earn rewards and glory on the official leaderboards. So I guess every time you play a game, in a store or a convention or digital blah, 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 you just record it on the app and then it puts you on a leaderboard. The more players, the more points on the line, featuring multipliers for each event. So there's going to be multipliers, sort of like, you remember old Magic the Gathering ELO system, basically if you played it, or just the current Planeswalker point system. If you play it like a Grand Prix, you get more points if you play it at a local event. So it sounds like it's going to be similar to that. We'll click on that as well. Oh, it's the same link. Is that the same link? Is that the same thing? No, it's two different things. Two completely different things. So we'll go over that in a minute. Or next video. I don't know. I'm just doing this just doing it. Doing it live. We're doing it live. So in addition, pre-release events for upcoming sets are planned. Oh, okay, we got pre-release events now. It's good. This is good. Very good. I'm very happy to hear that. Get early access to new cards for slaughtering your enemies as the War for the Mortal Realms rages on. Be the very first to play and develop new strategies before an official release. With these stakes, take an advantage you can get. Take any advantage you can get. So I assume we're going to have a better preview system, hopefully. Maybe earlier, which it should be. Most other games do a little earlier than they do. Anyways, we're very proud of the growth of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions throughout 2018. So it basically started in August. It was dropped in August at Gen Con. So it's been around for, what, 6 months now? 5 months, 6 months? And the support from the community has been amazing. Especially from Brian, and just a lot of the guys from what's that podcast with Will Hall and just a lot of the background, less flashy stuff is going on with Brian. He's doing just so much for the game, honestly. Next up, however, the grand champion to crush your enemies is just the grand campaign to crush your enemies is just beginning. The greatest champions will once again be called to enter the heat of battle through the Conquest Championship qualifiers. So the CCQ, Conquest Championship qualifiers, starting on June 1st in the EU, so I assume that's the UK mostly, and July 1st in the US. So we'll be 1 month behind in the United States. In this crucible, the greatest among us will rise and dominate the mortal realms for an opportunity to win both glory and incredible rewards. This Conquest Championship qualifiers, that sounds like more like the store level qualifiers that we've seen in like Kaijudo, that we've seen in city events like you've seen in Pokemon and things like that, or IQ events like TCG Player and Star City Games IQ events. What else? In Magic the Gathering, like Pro Tour qualifiers. You know what I'm talking about? Just those small 30-man style events. That's what they're going to start hosting. Very, 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 very impactful. These are very good for small games to have those type of sort of qualifiers. It's very good, and I do support this. It's a great, great idea, PlayFusion. Very good idea. The endless battle will lead to the Conquest Series finals, where an undisputed champion will be crowned in November 2019. So November of this year, they will take all the people that have qualified through the Conquest Championship qualifiers, or the CCQs, and they will go to this big championship in November, not really telling us where it's at, or if it's going to be one in the EU and one in the US, or if there's going to be two. It doesn't really say yet. Maybe we'll have to use the links to take a look. But that'll happen in November of 2019. To find out more about where Organized Play is, ask your local hobby shop or use your store locator. If you are new a store, click on the link, and then thank you. Okay. So, let's take the links. The first link, I believe, is this one, Blood and Glory. So, which page is this? Page number 1 at the top, and then we read left to right. Okay. So, prepare for Blood and Glory. What is the Blood and Glory series? So, as detailed in our announcement 2019, this is the Blood and Glory series. And then flavor text. Okay. How does the Blood and Glory series work? The Blood and Glory series is run as a monthly league. What's this thing that just popped up? Okay. As a monthly league, okay, where players get a themed campaign deck and use it to challenge fellow signed-up champions to a duel. Okay, so it doesn't sound like we can make our own decks. Anyways, those who emerge victorious from these duels will receive 3 points, while the losers will receive 1 point. The participating store will record, or they could just say all participants receive 1 point and the winners receive 2 additional points. It's kind of a negative way to put that, but I mean, I'm kind of negative myself, so we'll just leave it at that. The participating store will record these battles on Blood and Glory League table for that month, and whoever is at the top of the table come the end of the league month takes home the series exclusive prizes. So you got to be at the top of the table to get the exclusive prizes. However, those champions who are finding the battle for Blood and Glory tough should fear not. So if you're not really good at playing the game, don't worry about it, because as there will be an opportunity for deck evolution. Those champions who have lost 3 duels will have the opportunity to add a booster pack to their campaign deck and enter the battle with renewed vigor. So you lose 3 games, you add a booster to your pool. So you have a better chance at winning. Okay. Additionally, each week, players will have the opportunity to bolster their decks with a new booster pack as well, evolve your decks, and bring the fight once more. And then every week, everybody throws a booster into the deck. Okay. We have included more details below on what is included in each Blood and Glory kit and some guidelines on how the series should be run. Champions who yearn for blood, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So now you're wondering, what's the deck? What do I start off with? We've ensured that stores will be getting absolutely everything they need in Blood and Glory Pack to run the league. Each kit features a league table poster, promotional posters, and official tournament booster packs and exclusive playmats. So the kit is about the same. You're going to get posters, the tournament booster packs, and the playmats. Each store should put up its Blood and Glory Series poster to advertise the event. Okay, advertise, blah, 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 blah. Once signed up, players purchase campaign decks. So is that campaign deck just a starter deck? Because I know it's also called a campaign deck. To use similar how do we sealed product operates, we just suggest running the Blood and Glory Series as a casual drop-in and play program aimed to... Okay. So they just want to drop in and play. So I believe it's the campaign deck from the first set back in August. Players should record all their cards on the deck registration sheet. So you register your deck so you're not tossing in extra cards in between weeks. That's not the one free booster that you get or one booster you add. You probably have to buy the booster. Each store may start the league when they choose with the notion that it runs for 1 month. So the 5th of March to the 4th of April. Stores should ensure that they give enough time for players to sign up. Blah, 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 blah. Match winners receive 3 points. Okay, so we're just working the structure right now. Each league is designed to constantly be changing. At the start of each week, when a player loses 3 matches, they add a booster. And they should ensure the following. Ensure all of this stuff. And I'm going to go a little more in depth in another video. I'm just sort of going over this. The bulk of the video is the beginning, but Blood and Glory's series question and answer. I'm going to get more into this later because I'm just now realizing this is a pretty long video. Can a store still run the additional organized play rather than the Blood and Glory series? Obviously. Fuck, do whatever you want, I guess. Can boosters be only bought if players loses? No, the store can set up a day each week where you can buy boosters. Can card trading happen? Yes, the store can set up a day which we trade cards. So, I mean, in a couple weeks, you'll get a standard constructor deck almost. Okay. Yeah, we'll go over this. But let's go back here to the news. Basically, this is the news that's what's happening. Basically, we're going to get a league event. This is a very casual sort of league. But then, if you're at the top of the series, the top of the table, you will get exclusive prizes. They haven't told us what exclusive prizes we're getting. And this is more of the tournament. So we're getting a two-pronged attack on trying to bring back the players. We're getting a league, and then we're getting a tournament series. And I like the two-pronged attack sort of approach, but we sort of already don't have any players anyways. But I think it's a bit complicated. I think we should have started with one, then moved to the other. Player building. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's just that we went from having a lot of players to we have just about nothing. So we have to sort of bring them back. And it's just sort of complicated. It's sort of complicated, and it opens a lot of areas to where people can put in their input and where people can disagree. Basically, leaving it up to us to choose what we want to do leaves a lot up to disagreement. And that disagreement's going to fracture people. Maybe people just might not choose to play in this. I don't think this particular part will be very successful. I think this will. I think this whole... I still think it's a little complicated. Look at these multipliers and look at these tables and stuff. You know, I think it could have been made a little simpler. Just having, hey, we're going to have a bunch of qualified stores. We're going to play a tournament. Everybody in the region sort of shows up. And then the first maybe top 4 or top 2 people get qualified. And then somewhere in the country, we have the large qualifier, which is a 10K. And other exclusive stuff, exclusive trophy or something like that. I think that would have been a better, simpler way to start the whole thing and then sort of built on top of that later. But that's that, and I do want to thank you for watching. I'm going to make another follow-up video real soon, and just stay vigilant for that. I'll post it. I'll shove it down your throat so you can't miss it. Have a nice day.